All right, lesson 28. Not yellow. Not yellow. Lesson 28. Evan, you ready for this? All right, measuring time. Measuring time. So page 132, lesson 28, and it's October 28th. So that's been the theme for the whole week for Saxon math. Okay, so measuring time. Measuring time. Man, Ian, I wish you were here for this one. This one's got your name all over it. Measuring time. So I'm going to grab my clock here in just a sec, because when I'm looking through here, I think I'm going to use my clock. Yep. Okay, so example one is going over century and decades. So let me go over what a decade, century, and a millennium is. Okay, so we have a decade, a century, and a millennium. And there's millennials. I am not a part of that group, thankfully. Every group, every age group has something that's quote unquote bad about them. So it doesn't really matter. Okay, so a decade. Evan, how long is a decade? 10 years. So we are now a part of, we just ended our last decade, so we ended the 2010s, and now we're in the 2020s. Yay, 2020s. Yay, good start. Total sarcasm. 2020 sucks so far. Then we have a century, which a century is how long, Evan? 100 years. I really hope I can say suck on YouTube Kids. I might get blocked now. And then millennium. Millennium, how long is a millennium, Evan? A millennium is 1,000 years.
Oh, I thought that was
So millennium is 1,000 years. So every 1,000 years, you have a millennium. So we're in the 2000s right now. So, or no, we're not the 2000s. So we have the 1000s. Oh yeah, we are in the 2000s now. So as of 2000, we reached the millennium of 2000s. So yeah, so we have since 0 AD, I think it is, we have gone through 2,000 years or 2 millenniums. Yep, we're in the 21st century. Well, technically now we're in the 22nd century, yeah. Yeah. I just like to forget about 2020. Okay, so that's example one. So a century is how many decades, Evan? A century is how many decades? Yes, so a century would be 10 decades, because 10 times 10 is 100. Okay, good. Feel good about that. So let's try, ooh, the calendar. Here we go. Calendar. So example 2 on page 133. According to this calendar, so June 8th, 2014 is what day of the week? Is what day of the week? So is it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday? Which day of the week is June 8th there, Evan? It's on Sunday, yep. So if we were to look at that particular calendar, June of 2014, June of 14. So we have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So it starts at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the first listed day here, which is always going to be Sunday, begins right there. So for a school week, we usually just list Monday through Friday because we aren't here on Saturday and Sundays. So, okay, so Sunday would be June 8th. June 8th. Okay, so let's go to telling time on a clock. Telling time on the clock. No, I'm on 6.5 right now. So you're good. You can just keep working on your homework. Yay, clocks. Okay.
Clocks are the best.
Yeah. I'm gonna make my screen here as big as I can. Maybe that's as big as I can make it. Let's see if I can make it bigger. My meeting here. Okay, I forgot how to. Oh, screen sharing. Here it is. What's that? Yeah, go ahead. Not full screen video. How do I do that? Oh well. All right. So I'm gonna grab my clock here. Grab my clock here. Yeah.
You just stop sharing. Stop sharing.
Is that what it is? Is that where I'm going wrong? Stop share. It is. There we go. Thank you. Because I'm still recording. Yep. Okay. Perfect. All right. Thank you, Logan. All right.
Extra quick.
Logan, you might be more techie than me. I'm not saying something. Is this backwards? That's backwards. Well, that's okay. We're going to work with what we got. Okay, Evan. So, Evan and Ian. So, it is morning. So morning, whenever it is morning time, we have AM, right? So before noon is AM. Afternoon would be PM. So what time is shown by this clock? What time is shown by this clock? So on your book on page 134, I'm going to draw it on my clock here with my blue pen. Because I like drawing on my clock. All right, so I got my clock here. So looking at the blue arrows, Evan, can you see that on my clock? So what time does it say on my clock up on the board? I know it's flipped backwards.
This way, and then directly right, the time would be 11.
So your minute hand is pointing at the 1, and I wish I knew how to flip my screen. So the minute hand is pointing at the 1, and you can look at it on in your book on page 134. That'll probably be easier. So the minute hand is pointing at the 1, which is 5 minutes, and then the 9 or the hour hand is pointing a little bit past 9. So that would mean it is 9:05, and it is morning time. So it's 9:05 a.m. Right now, what time is it, Evan, on our clock? What time is it here? It'll be about 10:18 because it's past the 3. I know that's hard to tell. I know if you were reading this right here, you'd be able to tell. And I want to actually show you guys a little cool trick, a math trick on the clock. I've been wanting to show you guys this, but I wanted to wait until this lesson. Flip your screen?
Yeah, flip video.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to look at that later.
Yeah.
Because that would be very helpful. Okay.
Because it would be looking at the right direction of everything, so it wouldn't be in yours.
This one share screen? Oh, share screen. Nope, that's chat. Share screen? There we go. There we go. All right. Make me smaller because I don't want to be that big anymore. Okay, I'm going to draw out a clock here. All of y'all can actually pay attention to this, and I'll see if any of you have seen this before. Okay, so I have a regular clock right here. We have 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So one really cool thing I want to show you here is take a look at this right here. So my 1 and 7, so what is that going to subtract out to when I take 7 minus 1? Whoops, I wrote the answer. 7 minus 1 equals 6. Then when I write out 8 and 2, so they're directly across from each other, 8 and 2, so 8 minus 2 equals 6. Can you see a pattern going on here so far? 9 and 3, 9 minus 3 equals 6.
Yeah,
Have you guys seen this before?
I've actually done that on the clock. So I've done this before because I understand the clock.
Yeah. Then we have 10 minus 4, which is 6. I actually just learned this earlier in the year. I've never noticed this before. 11 and 5, you're going to have 11 minus 5 equals 6. And then we have 12 minus 6, and that's going to be 6. So your common answer right there is going to be 6. Have any of you seen that before?
I've never seen someone do it.
Do it like that? So yeah, 12 minus 6, 6. 7 minus 1, 6. 8 minus 2, 6. 9 minus 3, 6. 10 minus 4, 6. So on and so forth. So kind of a cool little trick if you ever want to show anyone cool about our clocks. There's a multiplication one as well. I'm forgetting off the top of my head how that one works. I'm trying to remember.
Is that weird adding things?
So that one was, let me see if I can think of it off the top of my head. I can't. I'll have to show you guys later. I forgot how that one worked. But that was the adding, that was the subtraction one. Okay, so that's all I had for you today. I just wanted to show you that extra cool thing. So Ian, you're doing lesson 28, page 134, A through K. You guys have so many letters, so go ahead and do 1 through 19 odd, 1 through 19 odd. Yes. No, I have not. Yes.
Sorry for asking a lot.
No, you're okay. You got to know what you need to do. Go away thing, I can't exit out of this. I'm still recording as of right now.